What's up, traders? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm JFX right here. In today's video, we're going to trading NFP live together. But basically, before then, I was give you guys a very quick story of how my trading has been for the past 2 weeks. So basically, I've been on a losing streak, and I think for the past 2 weeks, I've taken around 6 trades, and basically all these trades are 300 to lost. Right? I don't know why this is happening. I don't know. I think I actually don't know because I was following my rules and everything, but then the market just fucking up my stop losses and just smashing them, man. It's actually very crazy. So yesterday was the fifth trade. No, yesterday was the sixth trade that I took, which is on BTC. I'm going to break that down for you guys, and then we go to XAUUSD, which we are going to be trading for NFP. I'll break the analysis down for you guys. What I'll be looking out for, what I'll be trading for NFP, and then I'll trade this thing live with you guys if it's lost. The losing streak continues, and if it's a win, then we break the losing streak. So let's see exactly how this happens. Let's see how this goes, and let's go to chat. Let me give you guys analysis on recaps of what I'm looking out for and what actually happened on BTC here. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, this was actually happened on BTC, and this is the whole structure right here. So in the 4-hour time, you can see that we were actually very bullish yesterday before the market actually turned bearish internally. So we had a bit of structure right here, retracement, bit of structure right here. Then we have this internal movement to this 4-hour demand zone, which tends to be our next point of interest for the buyers, right? For the buyer continuation yesterday when the buyers was still bullish, right? So I saw the mitigation of this demand zone right here, and what else do I see? I see the market. I think my chart is actually very, very rough right now. I'm making some changes in Alright, I think it's okay like this. So I had the mitigation of this demand right here. After the mitigation of sales demand, we see the market's taking out this high right here, this high from the other time frame, this high right here. You can see right here, the market taking out this high, which is tends to be like an international of character. So I was looking out for a demand zone to continue the overall buy to the external high right here, which is this one, for the bullish continuation of course. So after the mitigation of this demand zone right here, you can see right here, this is the only demand zone we can see out this region, right? So after the mitigation of this demand, right after the mitigation of that demand, what does price and to see internal structure change again, internal lower time frame confirmation and all of that. So I went to the 30 minutes time frame. When we get to the 30 minutes time frame, you can see that price actually created something like a very good internal change of character for us, right? You can see right here after the mitigation of the 3-hour demand zone, which is this one right here, right? We have a very good international character. Price created something like this, take out this internal high right here, which actually make a lot of sense. And as you guys can see from above right here, this low right here, I'm sorry, this eye and this eye, they're touching each other, which tends to be like a trend liquidity. So you should be targeting at least this eye before any other places, right? So actually that gives me extra confidence or extra confirmation of all of the trade because you have a liquid target. So my buy was actually from this demand zone right here, right? Because this was the demand that sponsored the international of character, right? So that my buy was from that demand. My buy was from I was looking around 60 pips or something like that. Yeah, it was 60 pips, right? That was what I was actually risking. So my first TP was at this high right here, which is around 1 to 3 plus. And my normal TP was this one right here is around 720 pips, which actually makes everything to the 150 right? So right here you can see price actually reacted from it, right, and give us around 110 pips, right? 110 pips, so it's 114 pips thereabout. Actually breaking through right here. You can see how the low was actually being rocked, and basically yesterday was actually very crazy. The move was actually very fast, very, very fast. We didn't think of an high. But my problem is actually very good. So it's actually crazy, very crazy experience. And right, so now basically what next will BTC do? And now as you guys can see right here, after we actually mitigated the demand, so reacted from it a little bit before actually breaking it. So that means this was the only demand that's possible of pushing price up to continue this internal bullish movement. But now that price has already broke it, that means this market is coming to the next point of interest from the other time frame, which is the daily time frames, right? So which is this one. So we need to see something like this from BTC to see something like this. Right, so now that we have a reconstruction to see something like this for the bullish continuation, or something like this for the bullish continuation. So that means our price actually coming to any of these parameters right here, which is this one or this one. Alright, So basically like that's now. What do we need to see? Right, just need to like, and basically market coming to this point right here has given us the direction bias, directional bias. So basically what we just need to do now is just like look for sales. And as you can see right here, market rating character, that means international is not there. So we need to look for sales to only of this spot of interest, any of these inducements, the imitation of this spot of interest for the bullish continuation. Right. So basically going to the 4-hour time frame. Go to the 4-hour time frame, I can see this supply zone right here. You can see this very clean supply zone right here that is actually very capable of pulling price down. And then another one in the 3-hour time frame, which is this okay, I think it's the 2-hour. Alright, this one right here, this like just the random one market created before actually breaking this one. So this was the demand zone that actually, this was last supply zone that the market actually created before actually breaking down this one. Immediately after the market, immediately before market broke down zone, right? So I just marked this out just in case, right? But then we have another one right. I think this one is like around the 45 minutes time frame. 30. Alright, so basically as you guys can see right here, we have this one again. We have a supply zone right here, right? You can see right here, you have a slip above the supply zone, right? Before the viral drop to the downside. So basically we have a shift right here, and then we have a right here very close to the supply zone, and this one is clearly unmitigated, as you guys can see. So that is another problem where I am expecting price like react from, right? So basically you can see we have like 3 points of interest, right? So I have this one, and this one, right? But this one have very low probability. I'm actually very much focused on these 2 ones right here. So that's actually what I would be expecting next on this particular pair, XAUUSD, right? So when price gets to this very spot of interest, what do? I just look for various confirmations and boom. Alright, then we sell back to all of these flows right here. Alright, so that's actually that about that. So now let's get to the analysis of the NFP. We actually have, you can see right here, this 1245. We have NFP in less than let me check. You have NFP in 43 minutes, right? So let's do a quick breakdown or quick analysis on the XAUUSD and the reason why I want to take the trade I'm taking for NFP. Alright, so as you guys can see, with this XAUUSD, I'm actually going bearish for NFP. Right, I can actually say I'm crazy, but then this is actually what I'm seeing, and I see no reason to like go against my analysis because of anything or someone is saying or anything like that. Basically, I'm actually very bearish. More leave locked on. So basically, I'm actually bearish, and the reason why I'm bearish is, let's do a very quick breakdown. Right, so as you can see right here, the overall structure of XAUUSD is actually very clearly bullish. Right, we have buys here, retracement, buys. So you're actually expecting a retracement or something like that, right? And as you can see right here, market created the brick of structure right here, and then create another brick of structure right here, right? But remember, this demand zone mitigation, this fair value gap mitigation is not the real, it's not a well priced mitigation. What I mean was, market doesn't get to the discounted part of interest for actually moving to the upside. So that means that's like a fake brick of structure, like a minor brick of structure, right? You can see right here, it doesn't get to the 50%. So that is more like that's more like an internal brick of structure. But let me say like a fixed brick of structure, right? So we expect market to like come back to like take it out, right? And then basically if the market take it out, we are going to like use it as an internal liquidity, and if the market take it out, we are going to like just continue buying from the nearest spot of interest. And basically this is the only spot of interest that we have right here. We have this demand zone right here. I think this one was actually generated from the 3-hour time frame, where I can see this very clean demand zone, and we have another demand zone right here. This was from the 2-hour or 1 hour. Right, so basically this was from the 1 hour time. You can see this extreme demand zone right here, and it has a sweep and a very clean inducement. So these are the part of this I'm actually expecting buys from, but for now we are actually very bearish, right? And basically what actually gives more confirmation for the sales is actually like right here. After we have this minor brick of structure, we actually have a very good part of this right here that the market was supposed to like mitigate and continue the buys, and you can see clearly that the market actually broke through that demand zone, right? And after the market broke through that demand zone, it take out this low right here. And mind you, this is actually not a protected low for this whole buy. This is a protected low for the whole buys. This one right here is a protected low for the whole buys, but this one is actually going to tend like an internal liquidity, so the market is definitely going to take it out. As far as market has already expected, the normal part of interest was supposed to mitigate before to mitigate for the bullish continuation, market has already suspected, which is this one from here, right? Market has already suspected to expect market to like continue selling to a normal or to the next level of interest, which is going to be this one's that are marked at this point, right here, this one and this one, right? And as you guys can see right here, I have a very clean trend liquidity right here being marked out. And the reason why I have that is because market is like clearly bearish. Sorry, market is clearly, this trend liquidity is clearly mitigating or touching each other, and it has the probability of working to actually like market out regardless. So this mountain right here, you can see that this one actually touched, this one touched, and touched it right here again. And right here we have the market not touching it, right? It's actually very near, but let's say market touched it anyway, right? So I'm actually expecting a breakout of this trend line to mitigate this demand zone. And if the market actually planned to like take out all of these drawers or all of this trend line liquidity right here, which have a probability of not working out, because that would be like structural change or anything. But then this XAUUSD, it's capable of doing anything, right? So if market just plans to like take out this trend line liquidity, I have the plans of like holding this trade down to this low too, right? I have the plans of holding this trade down to this low. So now let's explain my entry. So the reason why I'm like taking profit at this point is because I'll be looking for buyers opportunity at this point. If I didn't get it, I'll hold the sell down to this low, right? Because this is a clearly next spot of interest that I'll be looking out for to like market to come mitigate. And then I'll be looking for bullish confirmation right here too. And if the market doesn't print, that means market is going to like sweeping out all of these lows, of which I will be there too. All right. So what was the entry? Why am I entering the market at this particular point? So basically right here, this is the 3-hour time frame. This is the 3-hour time frame, right? You can see right here we have this demand zone right here. This supply zone I can see is actually very big, so I can't be taking a very good trade from this big spot of interest. So I went to like the 2-hour, right? So moving to the 2-hour time frame, we can see we have a very clean fair value gap right here. As you guys can see, I had this very clean fair value gap, right? And after the market touched the fair value gap, I actually had a very crazy entry right here. Immediately the market touched the fair value gap, so I had one entry right here at this point, and then another one right here. Just do that there. I really don't want to like mess up my chart because I need the very clean thing to like analyze. That's why I remove this one. But let's just remove it for now. But the entry is actually right here on my MetaTrader 5, right? So after the investigation of the fair value gap right here, I entered a very aggressive entry, and I was actually waiting for confirmation to like get in more entries, right? So the confirmation was actually when you go to the 15-minute time frame, we have an internal structural shift. This is like an internal change of character, right? Internal change of character right here. So you have an internal change of character right here. You can see right here the market taking out this low, and before the market took out this low, give us some bullish reactions right there. Meaning the market actually wanted to expect it, but it doesn't have the power to expect it. So you don't get your guys. So that means the sellers are actually present in this market, and we just need to like follow the sales, right? So after the internal change of character right here, after the internal change of character, we have the mitigation of sorry, I think that was from the 30 or 15, yeah, about 30. So we have this 30 minutes fair value gap right here, right? We have this 30 minutes fair value gap right here that actually got mitigated. Market drop very, very bad. The market actually very fast drop. So now we are like retracing back to the supplies that the market actually created after the visitation of that fair value gap, which is like this one. So I have to like take another entry, take another sell entry from this supply zone right here, and then I'm targeting the whole loop, right? So I currently have 2 entries on this trade, and basically on my trade, on my charts, on my broker, I have like 3 million naira deposited, and I'm risking almost all of the money on this trade. Though the entry of the first one, I actually risked all of the money on that entry, and it was actually very crazy, right? So after the market moved this low right here, on that MetaTrader, I think I was running around 4 million plus profit, because it's like an error account actually. So I was running around 4 million plus profit. So we had this very deep retracement, which actually reduced the profit of course, and then I actually have the opportunity to like add more positions. And as you can see, price is moving very well right now. Right, price is moving very well right now. You can see we are dropping a little bit, but we still expect a whole lot of drops in the next 40 minutes when NFP comes out. Right. So in maybe like 5 to 3 minutes to NFP, or like record these things live, we go back and see exactly how the market is going to like react to analysis. Let's see if the winning streak is going to like start or the losing streak is going to continue. Alright guys, so we have the news in 3 minutes, as you guys can see. That was 7:26. We have the news in 3 minutes, just 3 minutes. And These are my entries right here. So you can see the first entry right here from the top. Can you guys see? Can you guys see like that? Yeah, can you guys see? So the first entry was, I don't even know how it's the first entry was at the top right here, as you can see. So I have like my re-entries at this region right here. Right? So I have my re-entry at this region. So the first entry was at the top, right? And my re-entry was somewhere around here. Right, this is the main entry right here. So the main entry right, we actually like running around 176 profit, 176 pips profit right now currently. And the second entry rather we are moving around 81 pips. I'm trying to calm myself down because bro, I'm trying to control my emotions, but I'm actually controlling it, but it's very crazy. But let's do this. But I don't think that's how they make money to you, like I'm actually making money. You guys can see exactly how this is moving on the screen, right? So that's it. But guys, I'm actually going hard very obvious. I'm adding more self positions right now. That's why profits are there. So that I make good money, I just there is someone new, still giving me a lot. But I mean, 0.5. I'm adding 0.0, 0.3, 0.5, 0.2 of this. Okay, let me 0.2. Alright, so you can see right here, I've already hit the all over place already. I think I had like 0.2 pips, 0.2 lot size, like theory. So I think this is like, it'll be hot in less than 1 minute. Around 1 minute. I swear we are selling. What? Bro, look at that! I'm not closing here. I'm actually not closing. I'm holding this trade to a very good point, right? It's a very good point. So that's my real entry right there. You can see from the top, second entry, and the last entry right here. So that's it. I think from the normal entry, I'm running around 226 pips profit right now, and it's still dropping, my bro. My other account. But I'm still expecting more jumps to be outside, and that should happen anytime soon. Right, like very pretty upside here. So you're actually tracing right now. It's actually very fine. You can see the first entry right here. I raised the whole 3 million naira by entry with 3 lot times. That was crazy. Right, so we have I'm adding more sales positions, guys. I think maybe the news actually come out conflicting. Maybe that's why the market is just like reacting. Maybe that's why the market is reacting, right? Reacting to the upside again, but I seriously don't know why. I seriously don't know why that's Let's check the result because I know even the down. So we are moving down to we are moving to the south side again already. But that treatment was actually very crazy. Went back to my entry, like my real entry, my re-entry rather, and then now it's actually very crazy. I thought you guys are making money today, I swear. But if I shout like that, if you didn't hear me, just go back. But I mean, I think we should sell it. Bro, I'm fucking killing next to you right now. Actually, this trade Um, I should give it. I give it to my Telegram channel for free. Like I'm in the analysis and all of that. I give it to the Telegram channel for free. Once I take it out here. So this was it. So this was the analysis initially, where I'm actually expecting a drop right here. So I'm expecting a book of structure drop. So maybe this thing right here or this thing right here. Anyhow it is. So basically, this is actually a group where I drop almost all of my trades. Let me say all of my trades analysis, breakdown, markups, plus everything about my trade. So basically, once I trade me for free, join this channel. I'll link I'll add the link to the description channel to this down below. Join this channel. I'll add the link to the description below. So let's get it. So basically, this is like what it is doing currently right here. You can see right. I had the first entry right here, the lot size. I did the entry right here. I had more like crazy lot size, like crazy. So this actually the problem from the first one, the problem from the three lot size actually like. Carry on this work, right? Because the stacking was actually very crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think guys were there. I was stacking my position. My price actually moved back to my entry, so like crazy stuff, right? So let's go back to the start now. Jesus! Jesus Christ! Look at that. What the fuck is happening? Guys, I'm done with this shit. Cause bro, to be real, like, what is this? What was it? That's really crazy, guys. I don't know why that is happening, but I said space drops for next thing, and I'm going to like do this particular trade. This place is very stupid pay, and just try to like play our feelings. But then I go tell her see me say, hey, I'll be stubborn. So I'm going to like hold this trade, see whenever I say. So I think I need to like break even all of the entries, like especially the first one. I'm going to like put the first stop loss at the entry break even. So even if it goes back to entry, I'm not even going to like lose any money, but I'll still make still money. So even though that will bring an end to my to my analysis sheet because I will profit at this. Crazy stuff. But I'm actually expecting a very big drop. And basically, if this is one drop, we will tell anybody. We just talking to like this is everywhere and stuff. Crazy stuff. Like really crazy stuff. So I'm actually like adding my stops to break even right now. So in the 3 lot size, I'll be closing like 2 lot size profits, right? So I remain one there. I am breaking even all of the entries right now. So it comes to we go back to entry now. You can pass a bit, but I don't pray that out. So the sale is still gonna happen, and I don't want to like miss on it. Like sorry, I really don't want to miss on it. I really don't. So so you guys can see right there, out of $50 profit, I closed profit 5 million naira, right? 5.5 million naira actually. So that's like the profit of the 2 lot size. 1.5 at all. But anyway, I closed at 2.5, and the 2 lot size rather, and I closed at 5.5 profit, 5.5 million profit. So which brings the account to 6.5. Yeah, this should be killing me. What the fuck? What the fuck is that increasement for? Ah. Bro, floating around the peak of the move was 290 feet. It's very crazy, and it's almost on my breaking right now. Anything this low, right? But yeah, it's evil of this trade actually. If this trade go back to break even, I already made around 5.5 million already. So you guys see that? Like, does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Well, good design, do I have a buy? I think I have a buy on Euro. Yee! I still don't forget, bro. I have a buy really made on Euro USD. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. I'm fucking buy limit on Euro USD. I don't forget now. Go that is Jesus. Jesus. I think this retracement of good might just like be let's be a opportunity for a re-entry, but I'm not adding more positions right now because the position I have in space, I think, So let's check the USD. So the reason why I'm buying the USD, I think I'll just exit this week and spread already and I don't even get that for a while. Even my entry is not exactly at this point. My entry is around this video, so I'll do something else. I'm still enjoying it right here. Oh, around how much time is that? Like 30, no? $20 or something? Yeah, I think I'm in like 10 pips profit on this one right here. So the reason why I'm like buying this one is actually very simple. I'm expecting my like to take out the all-time high. Right, so the all-time high, the previous side, let me see, this one right here. So now it's like doing this trend right here. So and I have a demand to where I actually don't know that I use this right as an resistance. Right, so basically moving the buy to this store right here is like around 5.4 so right, I think good is like dropping back. Which kind of one are very I mean, what's the concern with me is I think I'm actually even the trade was like with a very small loss, just 0.2, right? So let's see so that was the entry right there, 0.2 that was like 0.6. So I think I'm missing around it's not $200. So like that is the entry right now, 0.2, and gold. So my break even is at around this region right here. So if it gets there, all of these others are like close to really shape. I mean, I'll very think okay, let's do like this. I think the first entry, which is like the main entry, I'm going to like take the break even to its entry, not at this point, right? Because even if you want to like do all of this, we still going to sell. So that one's still going to be in profit, or it's still going to like count the whole sell. But if market go back there, I'm going to like use all the profit that I've already made. Though I've already closed partial, I'm starting to make options. So basically, I'm not really attached to it. I'm still remembering attached actually, but not really because I'll make some money already. I know this ones are like small risk. Right? So I don't even know. But so I will add the SL to like in the mid entry. So even though the market wants to like do all of this rubbish, it's not going to get there before the sell continues. So if the market gets there, that means the buy is more value. If the market gets there, that means the sell is more value. Right? That means the sell is more value. Right here. So I still have confidence on this sell and I believe it has a lot of potential. So if I get to my break even, I'm going to just move out of that.
Hey, that shit. But I think I actually feel like I've seen some crazy shit. I mean, I've had some crazy experience with this shit. We are even doing anything I'm moving anymore, I swear. I don't think anything I'm moving anymore, I swear. Like, make sure you go back like this. Make it fast, make everything just go back SL. Now, inside, I'll just stop screen, go sleep, wake up. I don't know, everything don't go without you do again, this shit, I swear. But it's actually crazy. I think all of this experience, I know we talk, I know we like for the past 6 days, for the past 6 days, which is like past couple of weeks, I've had a lot of experience that actually making me understand what really is, right? It's very crazy. He's like, I think it's not a time for talk. I think I'll like create a video, like different video where I will talk about all of these things, but it's very crazy. Though we are moving down now, though. Actually, is dropping back. I told you guys maybe that treatment is just like an opportunity for a re-entry, but I'm not doing it because I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm not trying to like take more risk from this account, right? So can see right here is like dropping again, dropping back right now. So I think I'm just going to like go start and let's see. You guys say I really don't like taking partials anyhow, right? If I didn't close that partials on that first entry, I think I'll be in place for the right now, but it is what it is, right? I think I just feel like manage this one. But I shouldn't have any partials. I just need to like wait for the right, like get to my TP and like come back with it. I don't know. All of those things. I think that was actually what caused that thing of this yesterday because I was actually like trying to like even if I want to close partials, it gives like at least half of the CP first, right? So I think that one was still like around 1 to 2, so I think no reason to like take partials. Yeah. I didn't even break even because that level is I'm not supposed to like break even. They say I have probability money comes back to my interest later, right? I'm not really qualified to like break even at that spot, but the second one spoil my stop loss, so like it was crazy. And the move was fucking fast, like seriously. But it is what it is, pretty shit out there, right? But let's see how it's in. Let's see. I think this video is getting too long, so I'm going to like cut it here and then update you guys later in detail how this whole thing moves, right? I don't want to lose you guys' time, so let's start this. Welcome back. So basically, today is Saturday, and I was unable to like film yesterday, right? Because I mean, as I jump on something else, and I was actually very tired, right?
So basically, I'm going to like jump my screen right now and I'll like show you guys exactly what happened yesterday, how the trade actually goes, and everything that happened actually. Let's just go to the trade. Alright, so this is exactly what actually happened yesterday on XAUUSD. Actually, take profit on the both entries actually. So if you go to the 45 minutes time frame, or to the 30 minutes time frame right here, you can see that right, this is the first integration that actually happened before the news actually told you guys, actually explain all these things for you guys. So we have this first one and then this is the second entry right here, right? So we had a whole lot of everybody actually. I mean, we had a whole lot of crazy reactions, but actually, market just like wasting time around the whole thing, but eventually we get to take profit, right? So that was it. So basically, the first leg actually gave us around 579 pips, that's a 580 actually, and then the second entry gave us around 480 pips, right? And basically, there's still this thing actually paying me like closing partials of that two loss size, right? That thing pains me a lot, I swear it does. I don't like doing stuff like that, and it's three letter player. So if I didn't close it, I'm going to like make crazy a whole lot of money because that's probably like the biggest lot size on all of the lots I use today. But then it's actually very fun anyway. So even with this take profit, I'm still like holding some positions because I don't know, market might just want to like clear all of this trade liquidity as I explained first in the first analysis before this whole thing happens. So market might just want to like clear out this trade liquidity, or even though this trend line might just this pot of interest might just feel when market will just want to use this next pot of interest, right? I just want to like use the first pot of interest. So basically, all of these things might just like all of this loose might just like get taken out. So I'm still doing like I think let me say like 5%, no not 5%, let me say like 10% of my whole 10% of what's it called? Of my orders, right? Because I actually closed a whole of partials already. So if you come here, this is actually where I send all of the updates, right? So this was when the market actually moved after the whole ranges. This was where the market moved and actually is able to take right here. So I told them like the whole analysis that I sent to them play out perfectly because this was the analysis at first. Alright. So basically this was my entries, right? So this was the three lot size. This was actually before I closed that partial, right? Because after this whole move right here, we still have a very deep retracement to the upside. Actually, like close out some of this too. I think some of this and the others are breakable, right? Before the real drop, right? So yeah, this was after that retracement, I guess. Yeah, this was after that retracement, and this was when I actually like closed two lot size as partials, right? So I left one lot size right there, and this was the only others that actually remained, right? So basically, this was like near to take profit actually. This was near to take profit, and this was actually when we reached take profit, and then this was the others then. Alright, so I closed the whole of partials right here, and then I just leave the rest. So even in case if the market was like take out this whole right here, but I mean, that might happen, that might not happen, who knows, but I'll be there regardless. So this is the profit, right? This was like all of the profit. So you can see this 2.8. So basically, even when the market eats the full take profit, actually I close almost everything, almost all of the positions, right? So I close another 0.80 of that one lot size that was remaining. So it remained just 0.2 at that top. And I left 0.2 at the second entry, right? So basically that was like the only thing I'm holding right now. Alright, so you can see right here, these are all of the positions that I closed. So basically, making just 12 million naira with just like 2.2, that's like very, very small. I'm not gonna lie, because the whole pips that I think I got from that first entry was like around 570 pips. So I should be making way more, right? But actually, I closed partials very heavy and shit happens. So basically, I made a very short little withdrawal yesterday, which is like 15, and basically, I made all of this money from just 3 million. You guys are actually very aware of these things. So profit is like around 37. That's a crazy number actually. So this is like almost all of the money I've lost in the last 6 trades, right? This is almost all of the money I've lost in the last 6 trades, and basically this is like power of like risks you run, right? So basically, I lost 6 trades in a row, and I lost around, I think it's like a little bit more than this, a little bit, but it's not. Yeah, it's more than this actually. But I made this in just one trade, and I still have like around 5 million naira in closing profit. That's like the remaining portion that I hold. It's like casual sell. So basically, let's say I've already made back all of the money that I lost in the last 6 trades just in one trade. So that's like the power of risk reward, guys. And basically, it should be more than this if I am like trading these accounts in terms of percentage or like strictly with just a particular risk management. I'm going to like make way more than 6, because basically that's what 6 risk reward. And basically in the first trade we made like around 1 to 7. The second entry we made around 1 to 10. So that's like 1 to 17 in total, right? So I should be making like 11% more than everything that I've lost in the last 6 trades, right? So basically that's just risk management, trade management, and basically having a fixed risk management. But basically, this is not like a profit account. This is not like an unofficial account. This is just like a personal account. To even the account is, it's just a personal account. I don't want to talk too much. So pretty much that's actually what happened, and that's how I trade NFP live with you guys, right? And that is like the results of the whole thing, right? So I think that's pretty much everything. So I'm going to like be dropping more videos like this, maybe like live trading of me, a live trading day and all of that. I'll be dropping more videos like this. I'll be dropping trade recaps, and then maybe weekly uploads too sometimes. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, join the Telegram channel so you trade with me for free. Link will be added to the description, and then share this video to your friends and family. Because if my subscriber is not growing, there is no way I'm motivated to keep going. That's the real thing. That's the thing right there. So make sure you do that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.